Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention just for a quick moment? Adrian College is continuing a tradition this year. We would like all the parents here and in the chapel to take the paper envelopes and pens being passed out at this time. Please put your child's name on the envelope. When President Docking speaks in a few moments, he will give you further instructions on what to do with the rest of those materials. Students, for those of you who do not have family here today and would still like to take part in this tradition, please feel free to visit the Office of Academic Affairs and we will arrange for a note for you. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Please remain standing. Thank you. Thank you. I am Dr. Andrea Milner, Vice President and Dean of Academic Affairs at Adrian College. On behalf of the college, I welcome you, as well as those of you who are watching us over in Herrick Chapel. We are thrilled to have you here to celebrate our annual matriculation ceremony. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as Dr. Kristen Boggs Clark sings America the Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Just pull that down.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. As you may know, matriculation ceremonies have been held for hundreds of years and find their roots in European colleges and universities. They are designed to celebrate transitions. This transition recognizes that our outstanding freshman class is transitioning from home to a new home, from high school to college, from teen years to adulthood. To begin our ceremony, I would like to introduce the Reverend Dr. Chris Momini, the college chaplain.
I am Chaplain Chris Momini, the college pastor and an instructor in the Department of Philosophy Religion. I work with people from all different backgrounds, so please know that you are all invited to be my friend. We have chapel services on Wednesdays at noon, and this is a long-standing tradition at Adrian College. We would have intermittent Sunday chapels because students were involved in area churches, but a group of students came to me last winter and said, "Pastor, can we have Sunday service every week?" I said, "Good thinking." So now we have every Wednesday noon and every Sunday 11 a.m., except next Sunday's a special 10 a.m. service. So please join us next Sunday at 10. Before our prayer, I want to introduce you to a term that comes from the very first president of Adrian College, Asa Mahan. It's a phrase I talk about an awful lot. People hear me say that, and faculty members might mention it too. And the term is, quote, intrinsic worth, end quote. This is a term in philosophy that talks about the value of each and every human being, something God has given to you and that now belongs to you. It's a term that helps us respect one another and to work together. You and everyone else have an intrinsic worth. I want to invite you to think about that, students, as you tackle this thing called college. Let us pray. Give us, O Lord, steadfast hearts, which no unworthy thought can drag downward, unconquered hearts, which no tribulation may wear out, upright hearts, which no unworthy purpose may tempt aside. Bestow upon us understanding to know you, diligence to seek you, wisdom to find you. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Momini. Our next speaker is someone you may have already met, Dr. Jeffrey R. Docking, the 17th president of Adrian College. He has led Adrian College to historic levels in academic quality, student services, enrollment, and our successful Renaissance initiatives. He will share his thoughts about this day. President Docking.
Thank you, Dr. Milner. Faculty, staff, members of the Board of Trustees, friends over in the chapel, it is my great privilege to introduce you to the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2021. Welcome. Students, we are very glad that you are here and very much looking forward to getting to know you over the next 4 years. We're also happy to welcome your wonderful parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, friends, aunts, uncles, everybody that helped you move in today on this absolutely great day, right? What about this weather, huh? Did we hit a home run? All right. For those of us on this stage, today truly is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of these new students as you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define your college years. You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity, a time that you will always look back on as special years, never experienced before you arrive today and never replicated after you leave Adrian College. You will make incredible friends that you will cherish for the rest of your life and meet professors who will impact you so profoundly that you will make great efforts to come back to homecoming year after year just to say thank you to them one more time. But students, we know that in the midst of this excitement are feelings, times of anxiety, fear of the unknown, sadness from leaving home. That is part of today. But those of us on this stage know how you feel. And just as a big group of football players ran out to help you today by lugging all of your worldly possessions up into your very spacious dorm room. We just keep saying that to ourselves over and over. So too are those of us on this stage anxious to help you make this successful transition. You will have many new friends and supporters in this great land of Adrian, and you will fit in here, and we will do it with you. Now, before I go on to the students, let me say a few things to the parents. My wife, Beth, and I, Beth is sitting in the back of the room, have dropped off 4 children at college. As I told some of you recently, we still have a student in college. And so we are intimately aware of the feelings of parents as you leave your son or daughter at college. In our family, we describe it as the ultimate bittersweet experience. It's bitter because as our children move away, there's no denying that this is the parting of our nuclear family as we have known it for many years. And we've loved it for many years. And that's tough, that is bitter. But you know, it's also sweet. Because we know deep down that there is nothing that those of us as parents should want more than to see our children enroll at a national, private, selective, liberal arts college like Adrian College that will garner nearly 6,000 applications this year for freshman enrollment. So parents, recognizing that you have been there to support your son or daughter until this momentous day, we want to recognize you in 2 small ways. Every parent should have received a coin like this one right here, inscribed with the words, "The greatest gifts you can give your children The greatest gifts you can give your children are the roots of responsibility and the wings of independence. For roughly 18 years, you've given them the roots. And today, you give them the wings. And I was actually thinking on the way in today that, and students, this is as much to you as it is to your parents. When they're little ones running around in diapers, right? It's physically demanding on parents. You're worried they're going to run into the street. You're worried you're going to lose them in the mall. You're getting up in the middle of the night with them constantly, although Beth would remind me quickly that I didn't get up very often in the middle of the night. But it's physically demanding. And then when they get into their teenage years, it's mentally demanding, right? You're hoping they make good decisions with their body and that they're not, getting into cars with students that shouldn't be driving and all that goes with worrying about our kids until you hear them come in. But we know the toughest thing of all is saying goodbye. And that's what happens today, kids. So know that your parents are struggling with this, many of them as much as you are. Parents, the second way we recognize you is with a piece of paper, a pen, and an envelope, in which you may have already heard these instructions, but I'm just going to say them one more time. We ask you to write the name of your child on the outside of the envelope, if you so choose. You don't have to do this. And on the piece of paper, sometime today, doesn't have to be during this matriculation ceremony, share your thoughts with your child on what you want most for them during the next 4 years. We will not open this envelope, and we certainly won't grade it for punctuation in English, although we probably have some English teachers that could do that very well. But what we will do is slip it in with their diploma 4 years from now, and so they can see what you said and know how much you care about them. If you didn't get an envelope and paper and pen, you can pick one up as you leave. Baskets are available where you can throw them in the basket or return them today to a staff member that you see around campus. And so to the parents, I say congratulations on raising the type of child that can be admitted to this fine institution. Congratulations on raising young adults with values that embrace higher education and a life of meaning, purpose, and consequence. If you are a parent, I would ask you to stand, and students, I want you to give a big round of applause to the people that raised you. Parents, please stand. Students, give them a round of applause. Thank you, students. And now to the students. I encourage each student to look around at your new class, 600 students strong. All right, that's right. You should know that we have students from 24 different states, 6 different countries, including Canada, the Czech Republic, France, Japan, Russia, Serbia. We have students who have scored perfect on the reading section of the ATT, almost perfect on the SAT, several. Students that have already started businesses, have been professional musicians. This is a very, very talented group of students. But as wonderful as your past achievements are, students, they will be eclipsed by all that you will achieve together. Many of you will travel overseas to distant lands through our amazing study abroad program. And I want to mention, students, please hear this, that I consider study abroad to be the single most important learning experience you can undertake during college. And I know it's tough with some of your sports schedules or other responsibilities that you have. You can do it in the summer, you can do it in May term, but try to get overseas. You really get stretched overseas. Others of you will present research projects during your senior year during a tradition we call the Senior Capstone Experience in our Ribbons of Excellence Day. And still others will sing in the college choir, play together in the college band, write for the newspaper, and join athletic teams in which you will have amazing wins and devastating defeats that you think you will never get over, but you'll get through them because you'll do it together. One group of friends, the class of 2021. And I would like to note something here, that I would be remiss if I did not say this. But your future spouse may be sitting in the audience somewhere, students. I'm just saying. Someone clapped back there. I don't know who clapped. Someone's happy. Love has taken root before. That happens. But to all the dads in the room, that this makes very nervous. This would make me very nervous too if I was on your side of things. But just know that, and obviously that's a part of Adrian. It's also important to point out today that the ultimate goal of education, students, is to give you the tools you need to create a better world for your community, for your family someday, and then obviously for yourself. It is in this spirit, this idea, in which we also gave you a small gift today when you entered the auditorium. If you haven't already done so, please open it. It's a little bag, and in the bag you will find a marble with the entire earth imprinted upon it. This marble, students, is symbolic of our desire to encourage you to understand our world and to make it better. Because you will notice on this cool little marble that the snow-capped mountains of Colorado are in fact snow-capped. The great rainforests of South America are lush green. Iceland is icy, and wonderful rivers traverse throughout all the lands. But what you won't see on this marble, what is missing, are the borders that divide people. No separation between countries, no lines to distinguish war zones, no boundaries between races, religions, culture, one planet, one human race sharing in the rich resources that the good Lord has given us. And so allow your education to build on this thought. You know, Nelson Mandela said that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. As representatives of Adrian College, I hope that this statement will be true for you. Now, before I conclude, allow me to give you students just two suggestions that I believe will make your college experience a great success. You may have noticed that today the professors behind me are wearing their regalia, whose robes and style and color indicate the level of distinction that they have achieved in their discipline. You will have many opportunities in the coming years to meet these professors on a more informal basis. My advice is, don't leave without getting to know them personally. Stay after class, ask questions, use their office hours, do research with them. Let them know you personally. They are Adrian College's most valuable assets, and the opportunity to develop relationships with professors may be the single greatest advantage of coming to this college. My second suggestion, students, is this. Give yourself time to figure it out. Don't worry. You don't have to have your major and all that you're going to do figured out before you get home from Chicago later this week. Perhaps you don't know your major yet. Or perhaps you'll change your major several times. That's fine. The beauty of a small college is that it gives you the chance to discover your passion. If you start in one place as a freshman and end up graduating in something totally different, that's okay. As long as you love what you do, you're good at it, and you can make a lasting and positive contribution to whatever field you choose. So relax. Enjoy the moment. You'll be in the swing of things, students, before you know it, and you'll discover that your college years will go faster than you want. We look forward to seeing all that you will accomplish in the years ahead. In just a few short years, I'm telling you, I've seen it 100 times. You will look back on this moment and this day, and you will wonder why the time went so quickly. Even more, I hope you feel very, very proud of what you accomplished. Welcome to Adrian College. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce the chairman of the Adrian College Board of Trustees and a great friend of mine, Mr. Patrick Farver. Patrick.
Thank you, Dr. Docking. It's a beautiful day to be a Bulldog. As he said, I am Pat Farver. I am the chairman and have the honor and privilege to serve in that capacity. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Adrian College, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to be part of this celebration where we welcome all of you to this exciting new chapter of your lives. For 158 years, Adrian College has been dedicated to graduating successful, civic-minded individuals who will apply their skills and knowledge to improving our world. As we recognize the class of 2021, we reaffirm the importance of this institution's mission and purpose. I speak today from the special perspective of a trustee. Trustees are volunteers who give of their time, talent, and resources because they believe Adrian College provides the kind of world-class education that makes a difference in the lives of young people. It is therefore with a sense of special pride that I congratulate you for the hard work that you have done and offer best wishes on your impending journey. And I congratulate and thank all of the parents, family members, faculty, staff, and friends who have helped these students along the way. This is your day also. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Carissa Massey, our Dean of Graduate Studies. Dr. Massey.
Thank you, Mr. Farver. We in the Division of Academic Affairs look forward to sharing your academic journey over the next 4 years. With over 50 majors, we know you will have a great experience with us that prepares you for your personal and professional aspirations. I hope, too, that you will consider staying and studying in one of our 6 graduate programs in athletic training, industrial chemistry, criminal justice, accounting, teacher education, and sport management. I want to share with you the mission and the academic vision at Adrian College as this frames your journey here and informs all that we do. Adrian College, a liberal arts college in the United Methodist tradition, is committed to the pursuit of truth and to the dignity of all people. Through active and creative learning in a supportive community, students are challenged to achieve excellence in their academic, personal, and professional lives and to contribute to a more socially just society. As an extension of the mission, the faculty have created educational goals that we all strive to meet that are called the Ribbons of Excellence. These goals are rooted in a tradition at Adrian College called the Passing of the Shepherd's Crook, which takes place in the cane ceremony during commencement. The graduating class presents the Shepherd's Crook to the junior class as a symbol of achievement and a transfer of responsibility. Each graduating class attaches its colors to the cherished staff using a ribbon that bears the names of each class member. Today you can see the Shepherd's Crook here, right here at the stage, and after 4 meaningful years, your class leaders will affix a ribbon with your names on it during your graduation ceremony. The Ribbons of Excellence are the following: caring for humanity and the world, learning throughout a lifetime, thinking critically, crossing boundaries and disciplines, developing creativity. As you look at your marble of the world this afternoon, think about how these ribbons support your plans of becoming well-rounded intellectuals. You will do this by crossing boundaries and disciplines that prepare you for a lifetime of learning. The goal of serving others by caring for humanity and the world and creating a better world by being a critical and creative thinker. Students, parents, and all who are here today, the Ribbons of Excellence establishes a tradition that will be in place throughout the history of Adrian College. We are all part of something important and special. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Frank Rebar, who's the Vice President for Enrollment and Student Affairs. Many of you actually know Frank already, perhaps personally, but if not, rest assured he knows every one of you, who you are. He and his colleagues have been hard at work all year to help bring the right students to Adrian College. Frank, will you please step forward and say a few words? Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Massey. Good afternoon. For the Adrian College staff members who are in the front lines of our enrollment efforts, namely your admissions counselors and coaches, this day is a lot like Christmas. You see, having you finally here on our campus is like opening 600 gifts. Now, each of you is special to us, so I want to be very clear on one thing, that there will be no gift returns, no exchanges, and no regifting. We like you just the way you are. Your unique interests, ideas, questions, skills, and talents are welcomed here and very much appreciated. Nearly 6,000 high school seniors from around the nation and indeed around the world hope to attend Adrian College this fall, and we wanted you, the most accomplished among them. This is our day to celebrate you, our incoming class, and the talent, intellect, and aspirations you bring to our community. Seated on this stage are some of the outstanding faculty members who will soon be your mentors, advisors, and maybe even friends. They've worked extremely hard to become experts in their fields, and they continually strive to be innovative in the classroom. Your professors will be stimulating, challenging, and tough. Your classmates will partner with you, compete with you, and teach you along with your professors. Your courses will take you on intellectual directions you never imagined. The range of academic disciplines in our college is exceptional, and the pathways they can lead to are infinite. Now, class, it's your job to make those connections. So in the presence of this esteemed faculty and in the presence of your families, I encourage each of you to make academic achievement your highest priority. To paraphrase Mike Duffy, our Director of Athletics, Adrian is a college of nearly 50 academic programs, 44 intercollegiate sports, and yet one mission: your future success. This day and this ceremony mark a turning point in your lives. You are now an Adrian College student. We have honored you by having one flag for each of the 24 states, 6 countries, and 4 provinces you call home displayed on this stage. These flags will be proudly displayed in the Kane Student Center throughout the next 4 years. Dr. Milner, respected member of our distinguished faculty, as the liaison of the admissions office, I have in my hands this scroll, which includes the names of each of these talented men and women who comprise the Adrian College class of 2021, and it is my honor to formally present this to you as the Vice President and Dean of Academic Affairs.
Thank you. Vice President Rebar, on behalf of the Adrian College faculty and staff, I warmly and wholeheartedly accept these future scholars, campus leaders, and active learners, the Adrian College class of 2021. Thank you. Now I am pleased to introduce Parent Council Representative, Mrs. Sarah Lynn Tapp. Her daughter Madeline is a senior here at Adrian College, and her son Liam is an incoming freshman. Mrs. Tapp?
Thank you, Dr. Milner. President Docking, faculty, staff, incoming class of 2021, transfer students and parents. As current members of the Parent Council and Parent Club, it's our honor and pleasure to welcome all new students and parents to Adrian College. We are incoming parents too. Our daughter Madeline is a senior and she works in the alumni office. Our son Liam, it's his first day, he's a freshman. Students, your time at Adrian College will have many challenges and successes. Your professors, teammates, and friends will challenge you, but more importantly, you will challenge yourselves. Your success will depend on you, and the energy and effort that you bring to this experience. You are determining the person you will be. Work hard, make friends, form lifelong relationships, and enjoy your time here at Adrian College because it will go by faster than you can ever imagine. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Tapp. Next to speak is Dr. Dave Bartley, who is a distinguished member of the Department of Chemistry and is the director of the Honors Program.
Thank you, Vice President Milner. Students, I look forward to working with you over the next 4 years. I know you will learn and have experiences that will transform your lives. This is an exciting time to join the Adrian College family. We have a growing faculty. We have recently seen completion of additions and renovations to Peel and Jones Halls, as well as the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. Last summer, the Kane Student Center was remodeled to better serve your needs. Last year, Cargo Residence Hall was completely remodeled, and this past summer, the freshman quads and the medical center were completed. While you're a student here, you will see additional updates to the academic, student, and athletic spaces as well, including soon-to-come renovations to Mahan Hall, which houses our art and interior design departments. Parents and loved ones, I hope you've had a chance to look around our beautiful campus. If not, I encourage you to take a quick tour before you leave this afternoon. On behalf of the faculty of Adrian College, I assure you that your children are in great hands and that we are working our hardest to provide them an education that is second to none. And to the members of the class of 2021, on behalf of the faculty of Adrian College, welcome home.
Thank you, Dr. Bartley. Now we would like to introduce you to someone whom you will soon know as a classmate, friend, and mentor, Thomas Hoffman, President of the Adrian College Student Government Association.
Good afternoon and welcome to Adrian College. Like she said, I go by TJ Hoffman. I'm a senior here at Adrian College. I'm from St. Joseph, Michigan, and I'll be graduating with a degree in elementary education with a focus in language arts. As you take your first steps onto Adrian College for the 2017-2018 academic year, I hope you remember to cherish every moment you have created or will create at this institution. Adrian College is more than just a private college to me. It's a home away from home. Here at Adrian College, there is a community full of students, faculty, and staff that can provide you with opportunities you need to succeed. Organizations such as the Student Government Association, Campus Activities Network, athletic teams, Greek life, and a number of other organizations and clubs on campus can help you build relationships through professional networking. These connections that you make here on campus will last a lifetime and help develop you into the professional that you want to become before leaving Adrian College. Alexander Graham Bell once stated, "When one door closes, another opens, but we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which is open for us." Students, I'm here to tell you to not look back on the past as much. Instead, think of this school year as a fresh start. Make new memories, try new things, and most importantly, set and achieve new goals. Once again, I hope that each and every one of you create memories at Adrian College that will last a lifetime, but most importantly, I hope you come into this academic year with the mindset to achieve greatness and success. Thank you.
Thank you, Student Government Association President Hoffman. It is now my privilege to introduce a member of the Alumni Association, Mrs. Carrie Hartley, class of 2004, who will make a few comments. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Milner. President Docking, faculty, students, families, good afternoon. Welcome to the class of 2021 to the Adrian College family. The Alumni Board congratulates you on your admission to this amazing institution. I would like to thank the parents, friends, and family members who are with us today. You've entrusted your loved ones to us. We are honored to welcome you into our college family. At Adrian College, we're a very large family and continually growing. The professors and staff will support you along your college journey. They will challenge you, expand your knowledge and understanding, and slip in an academic grade every now and then. Everyone who is here at Adrian College, including the alumni, are here for one purpose: to make sure you are successful, both at school and when you graduate. Take the time to meet with your academic advisors, professors, and college staff to make sure that you get all the resources that the college has to offer. We want to make sure that your dream of a college education does come true. Adrian College alumni are an additional resource for your college education. Many graduates have done very well in their learning experiences and return to campus throughout the academic year to share their experiences and expertise with the students. Take advantage of their knowledge and expertise to grow yours. Alumni may just be your tool to your first job upon graduation. Again, it is my honor to welcome you to the Adrian College family. These will be the best 4 years of your life. Enjoy it and make your time here count. Thank you.
Thank you. Please welcome our final speaker, Mr. Troy Schmidley, Dean of Student Life at Adrian College.
Good afternoon. Welcome to what will hopefully be the best years of your life. There are many ways to get involved here, and I encourage you to take advantage of all we have to offer. There are over 80 clubs and organizations on this campus, so make sure to get involved. Adrian College strives to be a community characterized as thinking, caring, inclusive, and active. Such a community requires that its members, having made a choice to join the community, strive to improve themselves, affirm others, and actively involve themselves in enhancing the community. These ideals require that we have explicit, clear, and high expectations for one another. To affirm your commitment with these principles, students, please rise. Like, really, rise. Stand up. And on the back of your program, which you all have, you can recite along with me. You'll find the Student Code of Conduct. So we're going to publicly recite this in front of everyone as you join Adrian College. So I'll start, and I'll go slow, and you follow after me. We take responsibility for our own learning and personal development. We challenge each other to develop intellectually and ethically. We practice personal and academic integrity. We consider and seek to understand different ideas and viewpoints. We conduct ourselves with dignity and civility in our interactions with one another. We care about others' welfare and seek to be responsive to their needs. We strive to keep one another safe from physical and emotional harm. We respect the dignity and worth of all persons. We celebrate human differences in their many forms. We confront bigotry with caring and without compromise. We respect the rights and property of others. We take responsibility for our actions, bear the consequences and those actions, and learn from them. We challenge others to take responsibility for their actions, to bear the consequences, and to learn from them. Stay standing. After today's ceremony and throughout the week, we ask you to solidify your commitment to our community's standards by signing the Class of 2021 banner located outside of Dawson in the chapel. You can sign the banner from now until 7 p.m. Starting tomorrow, it will be on the main floor of the Kane Student Center. We will then hang it for all to see. Thank you, and please be seated. I now have a few housekeeping details to relate to you. Students, at the conclusion of this ceremony, you will have about an hour break, and then I ask that you report back in front of the chapel, just outside of this auditorium, where you will find your group leaders holding up an AC gold sign with your group number on it. Your group number is on your folder, top right. Please bring your folder with you at 3 p.m. and throughout the week. Parents, just a reminder, we have some optional parent sessions beginning at 2:30 p.m. A complete list of those is included in your schedule you received earlier. If you RSVP'd for the parent dinner with President and Mrs. Docking, we'll see you at 4:30 p.m. in the Adrian Tobias room, which is connected to our dining hall where you were earlier today. And also, please remember to drop off the notes to your children outside the auditorium when you exit. If you have any questions, you will find members of my staff outside this auditorium. They're wearing gray polo shirts. Please don't ask them for questions. And we have free ice cream available outside across the mall at our beautiful new trustee terrace for students and family to enjoy. You've been working hard all day, so please feel free to enjoy as you exit the building. This ceremony will now conclude with Reverend Momney, followed by the singing of the Alma Mater.
Please hear these words of benediction. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Amen. To conclude the ceremony, please rise and join Dr. Kristen Boggs-Clark again, who will lead us this time in the singing of the Alma Mater.